Hi everyone, this is Leonard Smith from Sense Memory, and we're going to be talking about some updates on the 3 fragrances by Chanel that I just got last week. I'll give you an update on that, and we'll talk about something that I'm wearing that is really exciting. And we're going to have an unboxing from the house of Christian Dior, so stay tuned.
What is love without forgiving? Without love, you're only living an imitation of life. Skies above in flaming color. Without love, they're so much duller. A false creation, an imitation of life. Would the song of the lark sound half as sweet? Would the moon be as bright above? Every day would be gray and incomplete without the one you love. Lips that kiss can tell you clearly. Without this, our lives are merely an imitation of life.
So it's June, and that's Pride Month. So for Pride Month, I am actually wearing my beautiful Pride ring, which is rainbow colored with diamonds going around the side. And I thought I'd share that with you because I'm really happy to celebrate Pride Month with everybody. So let's get on with what's going on here. Right now, I wanted to show you this. This is something that I actually talked about with Super Deca, and it's a sweater that I got on eBay, and it's by Chanel, and as you can see, there's the label back there, and it's beautiful, it fits me. The only problem is it's missing 2 buttons. This particular sweater has these beautiful, as you might be able to see, shamrock buttons, and they're on the pockets here, and I'll move back so you can see the whole thing. And it's missing one up at the top and one at the very bottom. So I've been searching high and low to find these. They're about 1 inch across, shamrock Chanel buttons. I haven't found any. Well, I found a couple, but they're super tiny, so these won't do. And then I thought, well, if that doesn't work, I'll go with a traditional Chanel button. And I found enough to completely replace those, but these are also kind of small, and I'm worried that they might not fold up. And I really would like to keep it as it was originally made with the shamrock button. So I'm still looking for them. They're about 1 inch across. So if any of you come across any, let me know. I only need 2. So speaking of Chanel, I just want to give you an update on my feelings about the 3 new fragrances from Chanel, the Les Eaux line. And my absolute favorite, I have to say, is Biarritz. Biarritz is just amazing. And like several people have mentioned, it does have a very short lifespan, but you know me, spray it back on and keep going, baby. The next one, the very close second for me is Deauville. Deauville is so beautiful, just so bright and joyful. It really is a wonderful fragrance. And it kind of has a feeling of classicism that the other two don't quite make for me, but this one really has kind of a classic structure, or at least a DNA or a throwback to something from maybe the 20s or 30s. And my least favorite, which is not to say that I don't love it, is a Paris Venice. It just has to grow on me, I think. But I've been wearing them for the last week, and wearing them and sleeping in them and just, practically bathing in them. So that's an update on those. Now, we're going to do an unboxing and a comparison, because let's unbox it and I'll show you what it is. So here's the box from Christian Dior, and you can see it has this beautiful wax seal on it, and I've had this for about 5 days and I've been saving it up to do the review for you. So let's open it up. Okay, so it opens like this. Whoops. And there are several things in here. Oh, look at that. I just love the way these luxury houses package everything. Even that's something that's just sent in the mail. So let's get this open here. Oh, wow. This is, it's a dust bag. How wonderful is that? A dust bag for this fragrance. And this is actually the new version of Bois D'Argent. There you see. Now I'm going to compare it with the old version. I've wanted it for such a long time, and now the old version is very difficult to find. I'll put a link down below to my original review, and you can see what my feelings about it were. We'll talk about that a little bit here too. But I waited a little bit too long. I kept putting it off and getting other fragrances I wanted. So now to get an original bottle is crazy pricing. As you know, that happens. But anyway, let's see. They, of course, sent a lot of little samples for me here in this wonderful little Dior bag. And what did I ask for? I don't remember. So we'll find out together. I got a couple of fragrance samples. I wanted to, okay. Dior Homme Eau for men. I wanted to try that out again. I smelled it a long time ago. And I wanted to try Poison Girl. So I got that. It was a toss-up between Poison Girl and revisiting Dior Mademoiselle, but I just didn't go there. Then they sent me a very small, wonderful little mini of Dior Homme Sport, which I don't think I've smelled. Maybe I have, but it's a little, wonderful little mini. And I love minis. So there's that. And finally, what's in here? Whoops. Oh, a little bottle of Poison Girl. So I got Poison Girl twice. So there you see the little bottle. Pink poison. Oh, this is so neat. Look at that. Little bit of poison. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, Dior was very, very generous with their samples. A bit more generous than Chanel in what they send you. They don't send you these little minis, which is, I just really love. So anyway, let's see, we'll just open this. Oh, wow. I have to show you this. It comes on a little, wrapped up like this, but it comes on a little pillow, or like a Christian Dior pillow. Isn't that fun? And maybe I'll put that on my bed. Oh, I know. I'll put it in Boots' bed. She'll have a Dior pillow in her bed. She'll love that. So anyway, let's get on and open up this Bois d'Argent and give it a test and a comparison to the original. I do have a little mini, the original. Now, the original is chock full of notes. Myrrh and honey and cypress and a whole slew of notes. And I do know that the new one is pared down. So I'm going to be curious to see how it compares. The original is a woody chypre, and I'm not exactly sure that this is going to, the original is so spellbinding. So let's open this up. I found the zipper. And of course the beautiful packaging that Dior uses for their Privee line. This is actually not called the Privee line anymore. This is a Maison Christian Dior. So there you have the bottle. Looks just like the old one with the invisible, you can see, you can't see the, well, you can barely see the little tube that runs down the bottom. It has the magnetized top. So we'll give it a little spray. Now the notes in this, it's pared down to iris, musk, myrrh, and florals. It has a Bois d'Argent base, let's put it that way. There's Bois d'Argent there, but it's sweeter. It's not a chypre anymore. It's more of a floral. The iris keeps it dry, as the original was. The myrrh is dominant. It's nice. It's not quite as special as the original, I think. Francois de Marchier is the nose behind this reinterpretation. And the original nose for the original was Enique Menardo. I will say that the new version, Maison Dior Bois d'Argent, is a bit more beast-like, if you could describe it that way. It's bigger. It's a stronger. It has more of a push, whereas the original Bois d'Argent is more subtle. It's very, very interesting. I'm glad I got it, but I might have to go out and spend that ridiculous amount of money for the original. So there you have my take on Bois d'Argent by Christian Dior from the Maison Christian Dior line. So this is Landers Smith saying, remember, wear what you love and not what they say you should like. I'll see you soon. Okay, it's a couple hours later and I have a little update for you. The dry down is really beautiful and it's moving more towards a woody chypre than in the opening. I think the problem with the opening was that the florals were just too big, but I'm really, really enjoying it. So there you have it.